So just about set now. And taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Geraldo Perdomo leading things off and takes a strike. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Randal Grichuk now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he deals. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Azocar under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Gurriel gets a piece. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
One ball.
In the dirt. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Swings and misses. Third out. One left for Arizona. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens, starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Gets under it and pops it up. In position. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jose Azocar.
Oh, man, Boog, I can't think of a whole lot of guys who like playing at home as much as this guy does. I'm not sure what it is, but batting over 400 at home means the fans here, they're used to seeing him succeed, and they expect him to deliver. Should see some very comfortable at-bats from him in this one.
Juan Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings through that one. One out, base is empty.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2.
Well, this guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Smith takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman Pete Alonso.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. That one's in there. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line and foul ball. And 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And it remains 2-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And he chases that one. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Peterson back to work. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Vientos sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Gabriel Moreno batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. Daryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, first baseman, Pavin Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Just missed. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. Just missed.
Hey! 1-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away. Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Fastball for a strike. The other way, and that's just foul. Marte over at first with one away. Next pitch off the plate, and that is ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, could be 2. Suarez over to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 2 full, no score. And we're back out of the third inning. And now the rookie second baseman, number 13. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offered in there for a strike. 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being
Barroso.
down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Jorge Barroso stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there at the knees. Barroso, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
That misses. Now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
Back in safe, really close. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. To the left side, but it is well foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was on the
Tyrone
outside, didn't go the
Taylor.
other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Tyrone Taylor will hit next. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Jose Azocar.
So up next for New York, Jose Azocar. And he pumps it a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Alvarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he chases a high fastball there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, just missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
For the Mets, designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now grounded out his first time up. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Now one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the inside corner for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. A dive. Nice stop. What a play. Inning over.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back here in Queens,
John
Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and
Corbin
set to lead
Carroll.
off the fourth, Corbin Carroll. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now the
Randall
DH
Grichuk.
spot. Randall Grichuk flied to left his first time. And ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
This one smoked out to left. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering. Runner goes. Base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. First and third, one down. Strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And another ball. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, Carroll. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Mets,
Starling
right
Marte
fielder,
up to hit.
Starling
1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Count full.
A swing and a soft liner. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. And we're back.
Leading
We go
off
to the
with the
top of the
Diamondbacks.
fifth. And
First
here's the
baseman,
first baseman,
Pavin
Pavin Smith. Peterson back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's towards center. Taylor makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's the second baseman. A single his first time. In for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Barossa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
3.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Perdomo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's even up. Just misses the mark outside the zone. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Alvarez.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And he's already singled in this game.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful
here. Ripped on a line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Fly to center his first time. Snap throw to first. Acuna back in on a dive. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Here goes the runner. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Jose Azocar.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. That misses. Ball 1. Acuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner at second, 2 down.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Mets leave 1. Still no score. Back here in Queens, top 6. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fastball for a strike. Now 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
This is Corbin Carroll. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Grichuk in the box again, takes a strike. And it's fouled away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Alvarez down to first with it in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brandon Pfaadt.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Frankie Lindor, 1 for 2. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Juan Soto, 0 for 2 in this one.
Juan Soto.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt. And 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lindor on at first, nobody out.
Two the count.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Hit in the air, center field. Barosa settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Throw to first. Lindor back in there. Lindor on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
And downstairs. That one hammered left field. Gurriel drop step going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. No score. here at Citi Field. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left
Leading off
fielder,
for Arizona,
Lourdes Gurriel
left fielder,
Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Ryan Stanek preparing to come on if needed. Herget also getting ready. Gurriel gets a piece. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte pulls that one down. One away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Chopped left side. And that one handled. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. And foul ball. In the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. That's to third, Vientos. To first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Arizona, and we are still scoreless.
Now pitching for
We're
Arizona.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
30.
7th. Scott McGough.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's Starling Marte.
Leading off for the Mets, right fielder, Starling Marte.
Tap foul at the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's one. Over to Pavin Smith, it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off down the right side. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Digging in,
Pavin
Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that one clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fought off foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Marte moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, number
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Josh Naylor.
Number 22,
well,
Josh
going with the
Naylor.
lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jorge Barrosa. He is struck out, and he is walked. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that's down, a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score. So coming into the game now on defense, Garrett Hampson. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number
Also
8.
entering the game, Jose
Eric
Herrera.
Nelson.
And, man, they're asking a
Now
lot
at
of him to
second
play
base,
completely out
number
of
11,
position.
Jose Herrera.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco
Leading off for the
Alvarez.
Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
McGuff back to work. Ball one there. Swing and a foul out of play. That one missing inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now, Tyrone Taylor.
Center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
On the outside corner, strike one. In the air, left side. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
So 2 down
Jose
now,
Azocar.
and here is Jose Azocar. That one finds the zone. Strike one. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. It's the 9th, and we are tied. All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
for the
inning.
Diamondbacks,
Now,
right
Corbin
fielder,
Carroll.
Corbin
Now,
Carroll.
this guy, a player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one way inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one pulled foul. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
And he's a guy that will certainly
Now
think
then,
about
the
stealing a bag or
designated
two.
hitter,
Not the
Randall
kind of speed
Grichuk.
you want to put on base in a tie game.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, center field. Taylor gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Gurriel.
Now batting, left fielder,
Well, with pretty good
Lourdes
speed over there at
Gurriel
first base. I think the
Jr.
pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe and second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shot when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
That's in there. Now 2-1. That's a little bit low. Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Gurriel gets a piece. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And there's a base hit to left.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman Eugenio
And here comes the
Suarez.
Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Stanek is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on, belted. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He jacks that one out to left. His 11th of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So two down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. And that is out of play. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Danny Young getting loose out there. Senga, the right-hander, also getting loose. In the dirt, 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Not close with that one. And now 3-1.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Martinez. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 63, Justin Martinez.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Lindor.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That's in there. That is strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that one is in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A little bit high. The count now 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Foul ball there. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Martinez is just 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Herrera settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game. Few errors. Pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.